Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, be comfortable yourself and relax your body. Keep your back straight, neck head straight in one line, and your right palm on your left. So gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound. And while you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please. Now observe head to toes 3 times yourself and say so patveva, or may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable. May my breath be more smooth. May no difficulties come to me. May all the success come to me. Also think for a moment. This is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime. And detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalations and exhalations. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. And following my words, mentally relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your abdominal organs. Relax your bottom. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. Release the tension in your mind and keep your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. So deeply and gently breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself naturally. And when it happens through the sensation, just recognize inhalation as inhalations, exhalations as exhalations. Do nothing extra. Keep your attention to the sensation of the inhalations and exhalations. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Bring a little bit more attention and see the entire continuation of the inhalations and exhalations. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end. Each and every inhalation, exhalations unique, and it has its own character. Some become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. You may not see this all at once, but if you see any, just recognize. See how calming down your body inhalations happen, calming down your body exhalations happens. Calming down your mind, inhalations happen. Calming down your mind, exhalations happens. And also calming down inhalation itself, inhalations happens. Calming down exhalation itself, exhalations happens. So drop all the methods, techniques, patterns, and thoughts. Just be aware about the sensation arise in your body. Anywhere, whatever the strong sensation arise, get a mental note regarding that and see how it arises itself, existing and disappearing itself. And see yourself what you can experience. Don't verbalize your experience. Just see it. Be with it. And finally, see the observer also change moment by moment, followed by the sensation. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. We cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible. Near or far away. Already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart. Forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light. To your backside. To your left side. And to your right side. Downward. And upward. to all 6 directions at once, like the moon, the sun. Spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance, or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it with the maximum effort to the highest. Wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, as human beings in day-to-day life, through all our bodily, verbally, and mentally actions, we trying to pull, we try to gain, trying to reach to our happiness. That happiness sometimes mostly related to this outside success. For some people, they become so happy when they find a place to sleep. For some people, happiness is ice water. For some people, happiness means salad. For some people, that the happiness means meat. For some people, happiness means their hike. So like that, mostly we, depending this conditional happiness and replacing the very effort itself, which we call life, to replace that external happiness is very expensive. You have to pay a lot. And at the same time, only the moment you're going to experience in and after that, it's never going to be there with you. You pay a lot and you reach to the peak and then it disappears. Then it becomes kind of like a dream. So our whole life is kind of like a dream. Just look yourself, whatever the happiness you had in your life, whatever the things you reached, you gain to yourself, what happened to it? So there is something that you can reach, you can gain beyond this conventional happiness or the satisfaction. So that inner peace, inner satisfaction is, it's not a kind of like you go towards that and you gaining through struggle or fight or paying for it. It is more depend on understanding. But mostly that is what people don't want. People don't want to understand sometimes. Sometimes when people do things, if other people try to explain, they say, no, 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 I don't want to know about it. And sometimes people say, I don't want to understand about it. Let me do this. So we caught up in our ignorance, we caught up in our darkness, we caught up in our tangles, we caught up in our struggle, we caught up in our dreams. And then the misery is, even we don't want to get out of it, we are the one who hold into that. See, this all part of the mental quality, this whole mind. So that's why practicing meditation give you an opportunity to see yourself, look into yourself, and experience yourself, and evaluate yourself, investigate yourself, examine yourself without judging. This is good or this is bad. This is I am, that is that, or kind of like that. You just simply observe the experience. And that experience, when it happens within yourself, it becomes your self-experience and self-knowledge. And when you go with it, it becomes your self-wisdom. And once you know that, it's going to be with you. So and once you know it and you more understand this outside the struggle or the outside conventional happiness, we have to let it be there sometimes like that way. We cannot give the knowledge to outside world to get out of it the way we want. Because, and sometimes there are necessary times, this necessary environment. So, and at the same time, the mind need to come to a necessary self-experience to understand that. When the person ready with that, then your practice itself going to be an example for that person. So rather than telling to other people, do this or do that way, we have to understand what the Buddha said, it is a totally different way. It's giving the wisdom. So there's a story. Buddha explained how that you can give the light to other person with this wisdom practice. This is the story come. It's a simile. So just imagine there is a blind person. And blind person had a desire to have a very beautiful garment. So then he go to a friend and told, I want to have a beautiful cloth. I want to make a beautiful garment. So his friend laughed at him and told, okay, I will do that. And then what that friend did to make fun out of this blind person, because he's blind, but still he asking for a beautiful garment. So then what he did? He made a suit, a garment with the very, very inexpensive fabric, cloth, and it is so dirty, and even it is not complete. It's kind of like a half naked. He just want to make fun out of this blind person, because this blind person came and told him, I want to make a nice, beautiful garment. So then, after a few days, then this blind person came again and asked, how about my garment? How about my shirt? How about my pant? Is it ready? Oh, it's ready. Here. And then the friend himself put it to this blind person and told, oh, look, now you are so beautiful. And it is very cheap fabric, cloth, and it is dirty, and it is not complete, half naked. And then this blind person used to wear it and start to become so happy. And not only that, what he did, he started to go here and there. And go here and there and ask, and even by appearance, other people say, oh, look at you, you are so beautiful today. So like that, people try to make fun out of that blind person. Because people knew he's blind, but at the same time, he tried to show off with his cloth. It's a kind of like a part of ignorance tangled to passion. So people knew that, and then to make for fun out of him, and wherever go, oh, look at you, you are so beautiful today. Then this blind person became more and more and more happy about his cloth. And then by the time there was a doctor, village doctor who can treat for eyes. So then this doctor saw this, what happening to this blind person, and had the compassion. So then what this doctor did, and went to this blind person and told, so let me help you to gain your eyesight back. And then the doctor start to help him little by little, putting medicine, and little by little, gave the eyes to him. Now he can see. Then himself start to look and recognize this inexpensive garment, fabric, and dirty, and not complete. Even it's half naked. So Buddha said, same like in the life also. And we look for happiness, we look for satisfaction, and we kind of like hold it to very inexpensive and very dirty and half naked conventional happiness. So, and other people also appreciate it. and other people will help you to gain it. And sometimes there are situations come, other people will put that ideas on you. So this is the world that we keep going. But what the Buddha said, the Buddha is the one who can and give the eyes. Not the preachings. It's not telling this is right. Oh, you look ugly. Oh, kind of. Even for the blind person, just imagine if you tell, yeah, it is ugly. That person cannot do anything. But what is the best that you can do to that blind person? Giving the eyes back to that person. So like that in day-to-day life, when people caught up in that darkness, we cannot advise sometimes, do this or do that way, or kind of like that. Don't do this or don't do that like that way. We always like to advise like that way, but it doesn't work. Even you and me in between, it doesn't work. Even the whole world, it doesn't work. Look at the world, the entire humanity. Everybody knows what should we do. We do what we should not do. But people, they don't care about it. Even they know sometimes they're going to die, but it's still okay for them. They don't care about that. So then it is better, rather than giving advice, and try to give the wisdom. So the giving the wisdom is a kind of like a way that little by little, with the compassion, being patient yourself, and little by little you have to help. Overnight you cannot give that. But in the very first level, you have to remember yourself to gain it to yourself. So it is self-understanding, recognizing yourself. And when it comes to that recognition, that there is a sutta called Bija Sutta, the seed and means of propagation, this proliferation, reproducing this entire world, this all living beings and all this nature. How? Generate again and again and again and again. And Buddha gave that example to our inside through the samsara, moment by moment, moment by moment. How we grow, how we propagate ourselves, how the proliferation happens inside us, within our own mind, which we call samsara. So this sutta called the means of propagation. And there are 5 kind of categories how this proliferation happen, the growth or regaining or the generations happen. That one is root propagation. Root from the trees, you can make another tree using some kind of the fruits. Another one is stem, the trunk. Another one is the joint. From one tree, you can get a joint and then plant it, and then it's going to grow. Joint propagation. And the cutting propagation. And the 5th one, the seed propagation. Root, stem, joint, cutting, and seed. So these are kind of like our form, feeling, formation, the perception, volition, and the recognition. Those are like the seed that happening moment by moment, moment by moment. So that whatever the perception come to us, and inside you, if you not give an opportunity for the form, feeling, perception, volition, and recognition, it's like whatever the perception coming from outside, whatever the object coming from outside, it doesn't have a ground to plant. So just imagine, even the roots good, stem good, joint is very healthy, cutting is very healthy, seeds very healthy. But if there is no ground for that, how it can grow? It cannot grow. So then inside your mind, that all the form, feeling, formation, volition, and the recognition is kind of like the ground or the earth or the soil for all this entire worldly sensation. Maybe it is very healthy in the root level, in the stem level, joint level, cutting level, seed level. It is very healthy. When it comes to you, if you hold it, it's kind of like you giving the ground, you giving the soil, you giving the earth to that root, stem, joint, cutting, and seed. So, not only that, even the ground is there, even the soil is there, even the earth is available for the root, stem, joint, cutting, and seed to propagation or proliferation or grow or give another birth to transform to something. Now earth is available. That means you hold it from the form, feeling, formation, volition, and recognition. But still, it's not going to grow. It needs something else also. So when you plant a seed, when you plant a root, when you plant a joint or cutting or stem, once you plant it, what you need to do? You have to water it. You have to put the water. So inside you, now you know form, feeling, formation, perception, and recognition is the ground. What is the water? Water is the desire come out of your form, feeling, formation, and the perception and the recognition. So if there is no desire or the lust or the chandaraga regarding your own feelings or the experience, it cannot grow. It's like it has the soil, but no water. So the thing is, just imagine, just putting one time water not going to work. That is the beauty. That is what you have to understand. That is why this sutta is very important and it is beautiful. Putting one time water not going to work. The ground, one time you put it to the ground, hold it to the ground, it is okay, good. But putting water one time not going to work. So then even there is something come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and then you hold it, you experience as form, feeling, perception, volition, and recognition. And again, maybe you keep experiencing it. But the responsibilities, maybe you used to put the water first time, it little bit grow, but if you don't provide the water in a certain level, then what will happen? Any tree, when there is no water, it cannot grow. How the forest, jungle become a desert. When there is no rain, it's going to become a desert. So how the desert going to transform to the forest? Once the rain start, when the rain start come to the desert, it's going to become a forest. See, the watering is the major part. So that is why you are responsible for your all the suffering, unhappiness, sadness, worry, satisfaction, happiness, and the wisdom and the liberation. Why? Because if you don't water, you are the one who going to get the benefit out of it. So if you watering it, then you are the one who going to get the benefit. So what is the watering means? Thinking again and again. When there is something come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, and then it become form, feeling, perception, volition or mental formation, and the consciousness. And then watering means what? With the desire, happiness or unhappiness, lust or the resistance or the anger, you start to think again and again. Once you start to think again and again, what will happen? It start to grow. It's like you feeding. So you thinking means you feeding to your thoughts. So now you understand. Whatever, if you want to stop, don't struggle with the outside world. Don't try to escape from outside world. Of course, in the basic level, for a certain limit, you can get the help out of that. But deeply, when it comes to the vipassana level of practice, you have to be more matured with the behavior of the mind. You cannot be like a child. Because the child doesn't know where to go and what to touch. And so like that, see that newly born children. And sometimes when we go to the, houses, it's kind of like they put they in the middle of the cage. Why? Because they cannot go beyond that. And sometimes even the door, half a size, wooden piece, they keep blocking why this child cannot go passing the door. So you cannot be like that when it comes to spiritual practice. It is okay for a beginner. Don't do it, stay away from this or like that. But try to be more matured inside you. What is that? Let the world to be there. Even whatever you experience, don't provide the ground. Don't provide the soil. So even if you provide the soil, maybe it takes time for you to come to a certain level to understand that your own mind is the soil for this entire universe. If you don't think it anymore, not going to become real for you. And it doesn't matter whatever happened to it, it go out of you. So, but the providing water is the major issue here. So what is that? With the desire in a good way or bad way? With the hatred or the anger or the love? And if you start to think again and again, what will happen? That is where you providing the water to that all the roots, stem, joint, cutting, and seeds. Related to all the perception come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind. So then from today, look into yourself. And when you water into your thoughts, don't water into unnecessary root, stem, joint, cutting, or seed. That means don't water to unprofitable thoughts. If you find some profitable thoughts yourself, and then start to water it. And if you cannot find what is right or what is wrong, look at the world, look at outside world a little bit, and first conventionally get whatever right in conventional level. Stay with it little bit. And then there is a wisdom come to you, then there is the knowledge come to you to go beyond that also. So if you cannot hold it to even at least with the conventional right, how you can jump to the eternal right? So this is a process that step by step you have to cultivate yourself. So in the first level then, look into you and remember yourself, it is your own responsibility. So stop watering to this all the seed, all the stem, all the joint, all the cutting, all the roots. Don't do that. Look into yourself and be disciplined, have self-discipline. If you keep watering in your past to today for unnecessary things, and stop doing it. What does that mean? Stop, keep thinking, dreaming about it, appreciating it in your mind. Bring the validation to become it again and again and again. So now you know then how to develop yourself, the life you want for the future yourself, until you attain to the Nibbana. It is very necessary for you with the cultivation, with the profitable skills going in this way. That doesn't mean you are escaping from the world. No, you're gaining the knowledge to being in the world without getting disturbed and without getting harm to yourself. And that once it become your practice, that's going to become a great example for other people around you. And then there is opportunity will come for you to share yourself the wisdom rather than share the advice. So don't advise people. It is okay for children. But for elders, for matured people, advice doesn't work. It is invalid. It is old-fashioned. But give the wisdom, share the wisdom, and try to let them to see themselves. And then they will recognize they are with very cheap fabric, they are with very dirty cloth and half naked. When they recognize that, they will find a solution themselves. You don't need to go with that. Only thing is, give the wisdom to them to see. And at the same time, remember yourself. This is very important. This is very necessary. That's why we do the compassion, loving kindness every day. This is very necessary. If you see anyone blind, even though they have eyes, they cannot see. Blind mean inside. If you see someone blind, don't make fun out of them. Never do that. Never do that kind of things. Never make fun out of anybody's behavior. So try to at least practice that. That will take you to the next step to fulfill your journey towards the wisdom. So with that, I bless upon everyone. With this good practice, may all of you be well, happy and peaceful. May no harm come to you. May no difficulties come to you. May no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbitiyo vajjantu sabbarogo vinassatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi digayuko bhava. Ettavata ca me sampadam punya sampadam sabbe devanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idammi punya kammang asavakkaya vahang hotu sabba dukkha pamunchatu. Bless you.